Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how you can configure the router RIP protocol on Cisco router. This is Mansoor Hassan, Senior Network and VoIP Consultant in IT Markaz Technologies and the Server Planets. Okay, let's begin. Before I begin, I just need to show you something that how you can configure. I have already pre-configured environment which has some basic configuration like IP interfaces configuration, which I already done that, and on the sites configuration. Before we begin, I just need to show you some basic prereqs like RIP is a dynamic routing protocol, and every router has to propagate its own own routes. Like I have on site A the subnet connected with named as 192.168.10.0/24, and another subnet which is connecting site A to the site B is 314121/0 0/30, and on the side B I have a subnet called 10.1.3.0, and the WAN site subnet is 64.21.33.4/30. On the side C I have a subnet 31 30 10 0 and 24. Some basic requirements, and in this video I will show you how easy you can configure the router RIP protocol. Okay, I'm going to show you how easily you can configure the router RIP protocol in your live environment or your practical environment. For this, every site has to propagate its own routes. Like site A has to propagates 192.168.10.0 and 314121/0 routes. They don't need to propagate this site's routes like we do configuration in the static routing. Let me show you how you can configure. Before we configure, we need some information like uh, we just need to configure, we just need to propagate these two routes or every routes which are showing as a C route. Means the directly connected routes. We just need to directly connected routes, and we just need to propagate through router RIP. For this we need to jump into the configure global terminal global configuration mode. Now we are in the global configuration mode. Now we need to switch to the RIP, and the next thing we need to do is we need to propagate our WAN network 314121/0, and now we need to propagate our local or LAN subnet 192.168.10.0, and we are done with that. We are done with site A. Now we are moving to site B, and on site B we just need to see which interfaces are configured with which subnets. For this we need to check. We show IP interfaces brief. Okay, we have two interfaces already been configured with these subnets, actually three, because it's a site B which is connecting site A from site C. Okay, here we need to configure we need to propagate three routes. Okay, there are three routes which we need to propagate from this particular router or this particular site. We are just moving to global configuration mode and router RIP, and next thing network. Now we are propagating our local subnet 3.0, network 31 41 21 0, and now we need to propagate the other route as well. Network 64 21 33.4. Okay, now we are done with the side B as well. We can check show IP protocols to check which protocols are being configured. We have three routes as well. Now we can check show IP route. Okay, we can see that this is the route which are propagating from using a RIP protocol, which is site A route. Now we are moving site C. Okay, Okay, now we need to propagate these two routes, here and here. And for this we need to switch to the global configuration mode. Okay, router rip. Okay, network 64 21 33.0, network 30 10 0 and 0. Okay, cool. We just need to verify the configuration we earlier have done. Show IP protocols. Okay, it seems like we have done some misconfiguration because it's not showing the routes. Okay, just debugging the issue that I have found. The issue that the routes which we propagate is with /0, but we have a route with 4. So we just need to go to the RIP interface and remove this route. Let me show you how you can configure. Go to the configure, config t. Okay, router RIP, no network. Okay, okay, we need to copy and paste this with no command. Copy. Okay, now we just need to correct the route which we earlier propagated. Okay, exit, exit, show IP route. Okay, again. Okay, let me check. Now we need to configure verify the configuration using the protocols. That means we are done with our configuration. If we need to check, we can ping from site A to site C. Like let's say we will ping the site A LAN subnet 192.168.10.1. Okay, that's cool. Okay, now we need to ping from okay CLS CLAR. Okay, invalid command, no worries. Okay, ping 192.168.10.1. Okay, you can see that I have response. Okay, let me tell you why the first packet is being request timeout. The first packet is being request timeout because it resolves the ARP cache or ARP resolution. It does the ARP resolution protocol. During that ARP resolution protocol